Walker, and I'm here to share with you the gift of learning your birth chart. And I know that may sound hokey or like, what's your sign? What's your number? A lot of people who don't dive into astrology think it's very generic and general, and that's because each one of us has all 12 signs. We're all a mix, but knowing your birth chart can tell you where those signs show up. All right, so not every Taurus is going to have the same moon or the same Venus or any other planet, okay? And all of these planets make up our whole, and not just the planets, the houses as well, because you may not have, because there's not 12 planets, you may not have planets in all 12 houses or in all 12 signs, but each house has a sign. So like my rising sign is Pisces. And so my first house starts at Pisces, and then my second house goes to Aries, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So you all bring each 12 signs. It just may be in a different area. And knowing how you interact with the world within that area is so vital, so important. And it really helps you to learn who you are. Really get to know yourself, and inside and out. I mean, knowing your north node is so important. Knowing your midhaven, like north node, midhaven are basically what you're here to do, what you're here to accomplish, and I'd say to accomplish. I think accomplish is the best word, because your north node is notoriously the least developed part of your chart. So let's say you have my chart. So mine is a Sag North Node, which means I have a very little amount of Sag within me, but it's where I'm meant to go within my life. So I am meant to pick up Sagittarius attributes within my life, and doing that will help me succeed. Knowing where you're meant to go, and obviously everybody's gonna have their own niche. Like, say your north node is in Virgo, and you're meant to be a healer. You're meant to help people. Virgo is the nurse. Virgo is the gardener. I mean, helping people comes in so many different facets. My mom's a Virgo, and she's actually a nurse. But I know other Virgos who are, they work with plant medicine, and that, like, growing plants and growing herbs is their form of helping people. It's just knowing your Venus, knowing what you place value in, and what you value in life. It's gonna open you up to your love and your finances, your talents and assets. Your Mars is how you fight and what you fight for, where you're where you're really willing to go there. Like what's worth it. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm getting so flustered talking about it, because it just makes me so excited to share it with you. If even one person after watching this video wants to take a deeper dive into their chart, it will make me, it already has made me happy. Connecting with your astrological chart, it's like taking little steps to wholeness, finding where you may need a little extra tender love and care with your Chiron, where your wounded healer is, where you will always feel that wound, but working on it can obviously help you to live a more fruitful life. But it's the wounded healer for a reason. Working on that helps you to help other people. Where you see that wound, you can then in turn go and give back. I got off track. But yeah, like knowing yourself, getting to know who you are. I once heard that, actually, I was just listening to an astrology podcast, and he was talking about how most people give time and attention to other people, but they don't take time to meditate. And taking time to meditate is like being your own best friend. The same way you would listen to your best friend when she's excited about something, when she's complaining about something, when she's just sad and doesn't know why. That's what sitting with yourself does. That's what meditating does. And doing the work, because every chart has aspects. Every chart is going to have some trines and some sextiles, some good stuff, some natural gifts, and every chart is going to have some squares. Every chart is going to have some opposition. Every chart is going to have challenges, but you are up to face those challenges. But you got to know what you're facing first. You got to know where you shine. You got to know where you need to take a step back. You have to know where to love yourself a little more, because you know that, you know, you might have Chiron in Leo like me, and you really want to shine, but you're afraid of criticism. And so sometimes I talk myself out of doing things like this because I'm afraid that people won't like it. But I know that I do that, and thus I'm here with you because I can take care of myself. I can tell myself it's going to be okay, that what you have to say is more important. And before I knew that, I didn't know why I didn't want to turn the camera on. I just wouldn't turn the camera on. But now I can reparent myself and be there for myself, be my own best friend, and push myself to do this because I know that it's worth it. Studying this, doing the work, it has given so much to me. And it has gotten me step by step, inch by inch, closer to wholeness and happiness. And hopefully it will do that for you too. Thank you.